Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So for today, I thought since it's back to school season and everyone's going back to college, I thought I would give you guys a couple essentials that I found were necessary in my dorm room last year. So I lived in your pretty standard sized dorm room. I used communal showers, communal bathrooms. I had a roommate. I feel like I know a thing or two about the essentials that you actually need. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of options to use for your dorm room this year, as well as a couple tips and tricks that I think are important to think about. And anything that I list here is actually gonna be in my Amazon storefront. So you can click the link in my bio to shop my Amazon storefront and shop all of the college essentials that I list in this video. Okay, so the first item that I think is the most essential, honestly, and I think that I used it the most, was a white bin that can be used as storage but also to get onto your bed. So inside this bin I put all of my food, all of my snacks and everything, and it just kept it all hidden in one little spot. But then I also got to use it to get up on my bed since my bed was lofted, and I think that this is just so important that you can hide all of your like kind of uglier things. Like obviously I didn't want my food to be out, so I would put it in the bin so well, and I recommend it to literally anyone. The next thing that I recommend is investing in a good mirror, because you are going to be getting ready with your friends, you're going to be getting ready for classes every day, you're going to probably maybe be getting ready when it's still dark outside. I know for me I had 8 a.m.s this past semester, so it was like still dark when I was getting ready, and having good lighting, having a good mirror is essential, especially when you're in a dorm room. The lighting is very bad. So you're gonna want to invest in a mirror that has the good lighting, the LED bulb lights, whatever. I do not regret spending the money on it, because honestly I used it every single day. I would definitely invest in one of those mirrors. The next thing that I recommend is just getting those plastic drawers from like Target to put all of your clothes in. So I put them under my bed, and that's where I just put all my clothes. And then also with that is a bed skirt. I know there's a lot of people that don't think bed skirts are needed, but I honestly loved having a bed skirt because it hid the drawers and it hid all of like the ugly things again, especially if you're going for like the room aesthetic. I know a lot of people think that it gets like in the way, you're not able to like get to your things, but you just lift it up and then go grab your clothes. Like it's not that big of a deal. I definitely think that getting a bed skirt is definitely worth it, and then also putting those drawers under your bed gives you more storage. When you're packing your things to go to college, all of your wall stuff in the drawers, all of like your little essentials into the drawers, so that it's easier to move in. Going along with moving in, I would also recommend getting the big IKEA bags or any kind of big like blue bag like that, because it's gonna make it so much easier. When I was moving in, I put all of my clothes in there and I like stuffed it to the brim, and they're not gonna rip. Like they will not rip, and then you can wear it as a backpack. I remember going up to the 3rd floor of my dorm like wearing my blue bags as a backpack, and it was the funniest thing ever, but it works so well. So definitely getting like a couple of those when you're moving in is going to be so worth it. The next thing that I totally recommend getting is a nice blanket. Now I splurged a little bit and got a Barefoot Dreams blanket for my room. You need to get something like that, because the dorm rooms, I don't know if I can speak for everybody's dorm room, but they get really hot. I actually never slept under my comforter. I slept on top of my comforter and I just used a blanket, but it was so nice to just have that like blanket and have it when I went to bed. Like I would use it when I was sitting at my desk. I would put it over myself. Like it's just so nice to have one blanket that like you just always use. Okay, the next thing I recommend getting is some type of shelves to put above your desk. Now in my dorm we weren't allowed to like hang anything from like the walls, so we had these like little like S-hook things. So I put the S-hooks on, and then I would put like the rope and they're like hanging shelves. So there's like 3 little layers and they're hanging shelves, and I put my perfume on there, I put like picture frames on there, I put other stuff on there. I don't even remember what was on it, but it was so nice to have extra shelves that like I could kind of use as whatever. They made the room look a lot nicer. It let me like display the things that I wanted to display. So I would definitely say getting those can like fill up your wall space without having to like spend a ton of money on a ton of wall decor, and just having those extra shelves is super nice, especially because you're limited to so much space. Okay, the next thing that I'm gonna recommend is kind of controversial, but a Keurig. I cannot go a single day without coffee, which is bad. Definitely getting your own Keurig is gonna save you so much money when you're not buying coffee. You want to save those declining dollars for other stuff, and you can easily just make your coffee in your dorm. Now if you don't like coffee, obviously you don't have to get it, but if you do like coffee, I think getting a Keurig is honestly one of the best ideas. Okay, the next thing is a plastic shower caddy. I know a lot of people get the mesh ones, but I think that the plastic ones are a lot better because it's easier to clean and it's not gonna get as like moldy. I know that's kind of gross, but it's not gonna get as moldy because it's not like a ton of water is always gonna be sitting in there, and it's just like I can't stress enough how much easier it is to clean the hard ones. And then also get one of those dish mats and put it on your floor or under your desk. I kept mine under my desk. And then when you're done with your shower, put your shower caddy on the dish mat in your shower shoes so that you don't get like your floor all dirty and like the floor of your closet or under your desk all like wet from all your shower stuff. My mom actually thought of that idea, and I think it's really smart, and I thought I needed to share it with everyone else. The next thing is investing in your own vacuum. I know a lot of dorms have their own vacuums that they use for the dorm, but when you think about all of the rooms that it's vacuumed, I don't want that vacuum touching my floor. So getting your own vacuum is just a lot better. Just get one of the little ones, they're like 20 bucks. I think getting your own vacuum to clean your own space and clean your own things is super nice, and it's gonna make you feel a lot cleaner, and it's gonna make your room feel a lot cleaner. Okay, the next thing I recommend is also something that I think is totally worth it to splurge on, and that's a headboard. Now, I know a lot of people don't think that that's necessary, and it's definitely not necessary, but if you want the headboard, I say get it, because just walking in my room and like having it there just made me feel so much more at home, and it made my room feel so much more like I wanted to be in it and I wanted to spend my time there. It just made me happy to be there, and it honestly opened the room so much. So I think definitely getting a nice headboard is worth it, and you'll just be happy you got it when you walk in your room. Okay, the next thing is a body pillow. That's like the ones that are like super long body pillow. I used it as my pillow when I would sleep because it's so hard to sleep in a twin XL bed. So I just put the one pillow up against my headboard, another reason to get the headboard, and that's how I would sleep. And then when I would make my bed, I would put that pillow up against the wall, so it kind of looked like a day bed in a way. It also made me sleep more comfortable because I didn't have like 7 pillows all up against the wall and the headboard and everything. So I think that getting one of those pillows is definitely more important than buying like 7 different pillows. Okay, I would also recommend getting a good robe, because after you shower, you're gonna want to wear the robe. After you shower, you're gonna want to put something super comfy on, and getting a good robe is just gonna make you feel a lot better about yourself after showering in those communal showers. Okay, the next few things that I recommend are like for your well-being. I would recommend getting any type of like mini little fan that you can put out. Woozoo fan, and apparently that's like the most recommended one to get, so the Woozoo is what you should get, I guess. And then also getting an air humidifier. I don't know, having one of those just makes you think that the air is cleaner. Even if it's not, it gives you peace of mind that the air is actually clean and that you're not breathing in like chemicals. Now I'm just gonna go into a couple like tips and tricks or kind of things that I recommend. So when you're packing for college, what clothes do I bring? That was me. I had no idea what to bring. I literally think every single t-shirt, every single sweatshirt, every single pair of pants that I had. And let me tell you, I didn't even wear half of them. So like, you do not need to bring every single thing in your closet. I know you think you're gonna wear it, but let me tell you, you're not gonna wear it. I also recommend not getting like silverware or plates or bowls. Just get the plastic ones. It's so much easier. If I'm being honest, I never really used a blender. I used a toaster actually quite a bit, but I never used a blender, never used any of those things. So I don't know how necessary those things are depending on what you like, but I didn't really use those. The next thing I recommend is to just stay super organized with all your stuff. Just like decorating your room how you want it, keeping it clean and organized. Really getting like desk organizers and closet organizers, like the closet hangers that can hang like multiple things. Just like the last thing I'm gonna recommend in this video, although there's a lot more things that I could recommend, and if you look at my Amazon storefront, there's a lot of things that I added to it that I didn't mention in this video but are definitely good things to have in your room, so you can definitely go look at those. But the last thing that I'm gonna recommend getting is good bedding. Think about it. You're sleeping on that bed every single night. You're gonna want it to be comfy. Like, you want to feel comfy in that bed. And what my bed had was a foam cover, and then I had a mattress topper, and then I had like a mattress topper, and then I had my sheets. And I also put a pool noodle right next to the wall, so when things would like fall between the bed, the pool noodle would catch it, which is so smart. Again, thank you to my mom for that one. But definitely investing in good bedding and good sheets and good mattress toppers is the most important thing to do for your dorm. If your bed is comfy, then you'll be comfy and you'll love the space that you're in. Okay, so those are all the things that I recommend from someone who's going into their sophomore year of college. I'm gonna be living in the dorms again this year, so I'm definitely taking all of these things back with me next year for my dorm. So I hope you liked this video, and I hope this helped you if you're stuck on some of the things that you need to get for your dorm room. Good luck this year going into college. It's definitely a change, but it's gonna be the best year of your life, and you're gonna have so much fun. And I'm so excited to see everybody's dorm rooms this year. I just love like looking on my TikTok and seeing how everyone decorates their room. It's so fun. Again, if you want any of these necessities or you want to shop any of the things that I talked about in this video, you can visit my Amazon storefront in the link in my bio. So that's it for today's video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.